back to Moko Talks. My name is Moko, and today we will be talking about a new game that hit the torrent shelves, Dark and Darker. Now, if you don't know what Dark and Darker is, it's a PvP PvE multiplayer battle royale game set in the dark fantasy medieval era, developed by IronMace Studio, a Korean studio actually called IronMace. Now, I think you all caught me when I said torrent shelves and not Steam or Epic or yeah, I think those two are the main launchers right now, right? Um, so this game is in such a weird situation right now. The game playtest can only be downloaded through torrents since Valve had literally barred the game from Steam platform until the legal issues have been taken care of. And you know, now the playtest has been done since a week. It's been over for a week now. I'm a little bit late about making this video, but I just got the time, man. So what's going on? What's the legal issue we're talking about here that Steam is trying to it's waiting to get resolved? So it's between IronMace and another company. Now, before I go into which what the company is, I just want to mention something here that this is very common in the gaming world. Okay, you have a team of devs of a particular company go rogue, take with them projects, and create a whole new IP on assets and components used either through the company or made through under company policies. But the second one is never common because usually people are much more smart than this. So there's been a huge talk of war happening between, as I said, between IronMace and another company. The other company is called Nexon. Now, who is Nexon? Nexon is a Japanese South Korean video game publisher. It published titles including Maple Story, Dungeon and Fighter, Sudden Attack, and Card Rider. Now, me personally, I haven't seen these games before. I haven't played them before. I'm guessing it's local games in Japan and South Korea that hasn't reached my area ever. And we are just, but I am guessing they're very, very big because it's a well-known company in South Korea. Now, it's headquartered in Japan. Yeah, Japan and South Korea. The company has offices located in South Korea, the United States, Taiwan, and Thailand. Now, to go into the nitty-gritty of the subject, there's just so much information here regarding the differences between both companies, so I'm just gonna try my best to be brief. Keep this video 15 minutes, 20 minutes maximum, so that I don't bore you guys with the whole, with the whole stuff. Just gonna give you the summarized and like the most important facts. So, the main fight here is that Nexon is suing IronMace for asset theft and copyright infringement. Now, by the time, at that time, there was no suing. There was just rumors. There was just complaints from Nexon that hey, this is our game, and IronMace was just saying, no, it's not your game. We did it. We created it, and it's our game. So here, basically, I'm gonna tell you Nexon's side, and I'm gonna explain who IronMace is then, and why I'm a little bit not, happy with them. So Nexon's fact is that they had several prototypes projects to be worked on in the past couple of years, named P1, P2, P3, P4, etc, 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 etc. You get the gist. Nexon decided that the project that needs to be focused on right now is P7, and decided to pull the developers and researchers from other projects for them to work on P7. So they pulled developers from P3, P1, P2, etc. So, from which project our developers came from? They came from P3. They were working on P3, that is known now as Dark and Darker, and they really wanted to finish this game. Like, they put so much effort in it, but management said this, so basically you have to do what management says. You don't like it, get out of the company, basically. So, and as you expected, the devs were not happy, and so they split. So they split and they made these developers. I think the main person is Hyu Jung Chua. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I don't know. I'm not Korean. And Terrence Park. I think these are the main people, main powerhouses behind this company right now. So they make a game called IronMace, and let's go into it. What is IronMace? So as they describe themselves as a merry band of veteran game developers disillusioned by the exploitative and greedy practices they once helped create. They are experts who have worked on many of the biggest hits in Korea, not here, and they've seen firsthand how corporate companies sell their soul for the easy payday. All right, this is something that we all know. Like, this is not surprising for us. And they continue by saying, you know, this isn't about them, who they are. They are disappointed to see them doubling down on more and more exploitative practices, becoming more like casinos instead of bringing joy to gamers. And they continue saying that they're fighting to win back the heart of gamers around the world, and they believe that by creating games with soul and by respecting their users, they can usher a renaissance of awesome video games directed from Korea. Now, this is all well and good, and any other day, any other problem, any other situation, I would 100% agree with the developers right here, and I would be encouraging this. I'm a rebel myself, and I hate corporations as much as the other gamers. Seriously, the corporations these days are fucking assholes. But not in this situation, because honestly, they act like total clowns with their arguments and actions. So, with that, let's transition into IronMace argument side. So their rebuttal in the articles and everything is that the code was built from scratch. Like, they built it. While Nexon only used assets that are purchased from Unreal Marketplace, and they added that it's already been audited by an outside agency. I doubt the credibility of that agency. And this is the kicker. IronMace actually admitted that there are similarities between P3 and Dark and Darker. Bro, as soon as you admitted that, you fucked yourself right there, man. But then they, continue to argue that, like, they pitched this idea, they created it, they designed it, they built it, and they took it to Nexon. Nexon threw it in their face, and they're like, yeah, fuck you then. If you don't want to make it, we will make it. Bro, that's not how it works. I appreciate these guys, really, I really do, but you have to be a little bit smart about it. Right, so after that, Park Terrence Sung Hao became the CEO of IronMace, and IronMace was created. But see, this is the thing here. At that time, like, there was complaints from Nexon, and there were rumors about a lawsuit that is on its way. But IronMace was like, yeah, we're not scared. You can copy infringe a whole genre. You can copy infringe this. You can do that. You can do this. But, bro. And like, they dismissed it, and they say like, it's not gonna do anything. And then the lawsuit came. It dropped, and the information that the lawsuit had, oof. Brothers and sisters, the informations we received from the lawsuit, it was damning to say the least. So I will show the lawsuit here, up here for a little bit. I'm gonna show you guys the PDF, and if you want to read it, it's available online. You can download it and read it for yourself. It's an open case, and you can also check Kira's 1 hour long video again up here. Up there, actually, yeah. About the lawsuit, he explains it very well. He goes into the details of it. It's actually 1 hour long, and I appreciate that guy for doing it, because it helped me a lot to understand what was happening. It got me up to speed as well. But I like to put my own spin on this, put my own take on it, and I like to summarize more than go into the gritty details. But again, if you guys want to see the details, you can go check out his video, and I will try to summarize the lawsuit right now. So the two main topics of the lawsuit is misappropriation of trade secrets on the TDCA 18 USC and 1836. Subsection 1836. What does that mean? What it means is that an owner of a trade secret, which is Nexon, that has been misappropriated, may bring a civil action under the subsection if the trade secret is related to a product or service used in or intended for use in interstate or foreign commerce. So basically, someone took your product under trade secrets, like it's trade secrets, it's yours, it's protected by contract, by policies, by everything, and it's literally yours, and this person took it and sold it without your authorization. So that's basically what happens right here. And the other part is, so they're suing IronMace with this, and two individuals, Ju Hyun Chua, the main developer, and the CEO of IronMace, Terrence Sung Ha Park. So like there's three lawsuits. One company, IronMace, and two individuals, Chua and Park. Okay, so that's the copyright infringement and the misappropriation of trade secrets. Now, I've read the lawsuit. I've went through it as much as I could. There was a lot of information. Now, the number one thing that popped out to me while reading the lawsuit is that Chua had been stealing from the company's servers to his own external servers and hard drives. He stole files, he stole from the server, he stole data from the servers, he stole a lot of stuff while working from home during the pandemic from December 2020 to June 2021. And you could access the company's servers from his own home, and he used that to shuffle, tunnel, and take as much as he could back then. So this is planned. Okay, so although and they caught him, and the funny thing is that they actually caught him stealing data, and they told him, yo, stop doing that, okay? And they reprimanded him for doing so as well. And he kept doing it for a month. And then the cherry on top is that he started funneling data from Nexon servers to his own servers when the game started developing, while still working at Nexon, while still under contract with Nexon. Bro, you cannot do that. That does not make sense. You can't do that and expect Nexon to not retaliate. It's dumb. It's insanely dumb. So while he was still working under Nexon, while he was still having that, under the company policy, bylaws, and everything, he started developing this game. They started working on it, and it had been recorded by Nexon that he stole over 11,000 files containing P3 trade secrets. You can't defend this. Like, there's no way to defend this. I do not defend theft like this. If you're gonna steal, at least do it. If you're gonna fuck your boss, like, do it in a legal way at least, man. Do it in a smart way, because you make it hard for us as the gamers to defend you as an individual, as another company. It's really hard. Like, seriously, guys, I'm usually always up to small developers sticking it to the big corpus, the little man fighting the big fight. But this is such a dumb way to go about it. Like, come on, man. Like, you just don't go doing this shit under company policies and bylaws, and then be surprised that you're getting sued. And your basic argument is like, hey, I did it, bro. I'm working for another company right now. I can pitch ideas. I can make things. And the company will own those ideas. This is their right as a company. You're working for them. You're giving them hours. They're paying you money, actual money, and benefits and salaries and everything. And whatever you create using company equipment, bro, even if it was their office, their servers, even if I use a microphone to record my voice, that the microphone was company equipment and I used it to record my voice, they own that recording. It's their right as a company. Now, I'm not gonna go through this whole lawsuit. As you can see above me, there are examples of how there are similarities of P3 project and Dark and Darkers, asset, model use, names, etc., etc., etc. and they just go through the whole details how much they stole from that. That's why it's like they say it's copyright infringement, because they stole a lot of the models. Now, I would close with this. The whole situation is very messy, but it's very common. With IronMace being more guilty than Nexon, and the only one suffering the most is the games and the players, because I really did enjoy this game. I really did. I played it and it was awesome, and I had a lot of fun goofing off with my friends, dying to stupid shit, you know, a fucking skeleton and an arrow or whatever. And I don't care if Schwab Park's team made the code and developed the game. You did it in secret while working under the company and having to abide by their bylaws. And no matter what, you're at fault, dude. I can't support you here. And I don't think gamers should support this. Like, if you're gonna do something like this, just be like Fortnite, at least be smart about it, dude. Like, like, seriously, guys, don't condone idiocy. You know, if he was wrong, if they had fired him, and he like, shit, fuck you, I'm gonna take this files with me, then hey man, all the powers to you, more power to you, seriously. But you were literally getting paid while stealing from your company. That's not cool. Anyway, I will keep following this subject and keep you guys updated as much as I can. But for now, let's just hope we actually get to play this game in the future on Steam legally and have it contain updates as much as possible, because honestly, this game deserves it. Well, that's all for now. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao and bye bye.